Alright, so this is where I live, Kenton Firth, in the East Hill region of Kent, in the Sus Creek Plateau. I'm about 500 feet above sea level. Um, and so here is part of my collection. A lot of newly acquired stuff and some stuff that I already had. This section of land, just this part, belongs to the city. But they don't mind us using it for gardening. It only belongs to them because there's you know, the sewer and electricity connections here, but they don't really mind us planting anything here. So we decided to remove all the invasive species and make a garden here. We made just a regular garden here. We planted these sword ferns that our neighbor didn't want anymore, and I am currently working on making a rock garden here. So I have a bunch of hardy succulents, both native and non-native, and some stuff that's not hardy that I'm probably gonna um, take out in the winter. And then up here on the front is where I have most of my carnivorous plants and some other random stuff. I have a lot of hardy succulents here, but I also have some non-hardy stuff. I just recently got into carnivorous plants in November of 2019 and started being active at the Washington Carnivorous Plant Club, which meets in Seattle every month. It's a mess right now. I need to clean it up. Some of these are stuff that's part of my collection. Some of these are propagations that I intend to trade, give away, or sell. These are my brother's rabbits. Here's the backyard. Here I have Brookmansia, another Brookmansia. I was told this is a salvia. It's a named hybrid. And then here's where I have most of my collection. The non-hardy stuff goes into that what's called tire greenhouse during the winter. So I have a lot of Haworthia. I have a lot of sedum. So those are two of the groups that I collect a lot. Here I have some carnivorous plants and some native stuff like this Plantago maritima from Vashon Island, and some other random stuff like this Geum chiloense, this chrysanthemum. And I try to get every species of native succulent native to Washington State. Here's some mix of stuff that's hardy and non-hardy, native, non-native. Most of the non-hardy stuff is in these sections, but there's some hardy stuff in here. Almost all of the hardy stuff is up here, regardless of whether it's native or not. For example, here's Louisia columbiana. That's not my own clone. But here are some of my own clones from my own collections during expeditions through various organizations like Montia parvifolia flagellaris, Parvifolia parvifolia, with a little Jomia carnosa from Vashon Island. This is from the Olympics. This is from the North Cascades. And this is Pemaranthus spinescens from Douglas County. I believe this is Clytonia megariza nivalis, the one native to the Wenatchee Mountains. And here's the original plant of my sedum clone from the Olympics. And yeah, I have a bunch of other random stuff. Cultivate clones of various Louisias hybrids, cultivars, species. I'm also trying to grow the non-succulent natives. I'm particularly interested in wood rushes like the Zula and a lot of stuff. I'm trying to now grow stuff from seed like this Camas and honeysuckle. I'm starting to collect more clones of Apuntia. This is from Montana. This is from Fort Eby. So yeah, I grow these for fun, but also because of a scientific interest in them, and because I want to use whatever I can from this for conservation purposes as well, and 100% education purposes. Let's go over a little bit with let's I think it just got lost. Let's go over some of the horses that I have. Some of them are purchased, some of them are stuff that I got from friends. I get plants from stores, from the Cascade Cactus and Succulent Society. I get plants from every source you can think of. Here's a hybrid that a friend made. Here's Scabra, Minima, Translucent Stenera, Howard Diopsis limifolia Forma nigra, Setata, which I actually think it's a variety of Arachnoidea. What's this one called? Glauca, Symbiformis obtusa, Herbaceae. I've many. Maybe I'd say a sixth of all the different varieties there are. I have a lot of different varieties, but it's an extensive genus with many species, and each species has a lot of varieties. So even though I have a lot, I still have a small percentage of the genus, which is now 3 genera. And Gasterias, I have very few. I have 2 clones of Glomerata. I have Armstrongi. I have one that I acquired as bicolor variety, but I'm not entirely sure whether it's actually that. I've Vlokia. I don't remember where I put it. Vlokia is super gorgeous, but my plant's not looking that good right now. And I have 2 that I acquired at Fred Meyer from Little Prince Nursery. One of them was labeled Fusco punctata, and the other one was labeled I forgot. Where is it? So again, I have few Gasterias, but here's the other one, Maculata. Okay, I think that's Maculata. But I mean, there's a lot of hybrids, and they're super hard to tell apart from species. Like I have this hybrid, which was made by the vice president of the Cascade Cactus and Succulent Society. It kind of looks like it has some Armstrongi in it because of the leaf shape and habit, and then the color is from, I don't even know. And most of the plants I have are just cultivated plants without any locality information, but I do have a few Haworthias with locality information. This one, Mirabilis consanguinea, with it has a field number. I have it somewhere in my phone. This is Haworthia trotriorum, which is just a form of Bayeri from the Erfenis farm. And I have this Mirabilis that had a field number, but I lost it. So, yeah.